Hello, this is Madiha Masood and you're watching NTV Houston. Leonard Scarcella, the mayor of Stafford, died yesterday at age 79 after a short illness. Scarcella made history as the longest-serving mayor in the United States. NTV is paying tribute to him for his long-term services, and for discussion, we have invited Alice Chen, Stafford County Council member, to our studios. Thank you so much, Alice, for your time. You were close to Mayor. Tell us about him, his dedication to his work.
Yes, Madia, thank you for this opportunity to have a chance to share my respect to my mayor. Mayor Scarcella was born in 1940, and he never married, no children, no family. His entire life is served this city. So I was lucky to run this election last year. I'm the first generation Chinese American, first time in this city running for the city council position. I remember when I run the city council, he support me. He said he need a diverse group to be a city council because we can bring different culture, different, new idea to the city. So after I got elected, I just like a sponge. I try to learn everything about the city, and imagine this mayor have the 50 years experience with this city. He know almost every street, every issue about city. So I've been very close because he's very patient. He answered all my questions. He taught me a lot. So I also see how mayor do his public servant. He's totally sacrificed his personal life and commit his whole life to our city. He always joking. He said, Alice, I'm married. I'm married to Stafford City.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, as you're discussing that he served for more than 50 years for Houston, and his work, his dedication is exceptional. Tell us, how did he made it possible?
I think something with his family background. His mother was a teacher, so his father passed away when he was 10 years old. So he was raised by a single mom. But his mother encouraged him in the public, servant. So actually, at age 29, when he ran the first, a mayor election at 1969, his mom is his campaign manager. And you know what his mom told him? He said, it's good if people love you, but it's more important if people respect you. So he shared this with me. So in a way, I learned from the first hand why this mayor is so amazing, because he have a principle all these years. Because think about this. Mayor can be a okay mayor. Mayor can be, we can see what the city run. But all these years, he been doing so many projects. I would like to give you more detail about what he do for our city. Even the Stafford City is a small city, but we need to take care of the safety issue, the school issue, the public work issue, every issue, economy, especially right now, the COVID-19 issue. Mayor always thinking, he told me, I said, Mayor, do you plan anything about it? I say, Alice, every minute I'm planning what's the best thing for my city. I always joke, I said, Mayor, you can retire. You are 79 because we are so close, so I can joke about him. He's very down to earth. He said, Alice, let me tell you this. I can retire, but I don't want to just sit in front of TV eating potato chips and watch football. No, I have so many knowledge. And he was a lawyer and he's a CPA and an accounting background. So he got so many knowledge. I said, I don't want wasting my talent to contribute to this city, the city I love. The city is my mission from God to do a good job for this, for the citizen. So he actually used that, all these, like he's doing this almost like every day of his life until he passed away yesterday.
Yeah, actually, he fulfilled all the promises he made.
Yes.
He did exceptionally well in almost all the fields.
Yes.
Like he never relied on anyone else. Like he was all in all in himself. So how would you describe this?
Actually, that is not true. He still believed the teamwork. Even he's a mayor, lead all the city, right? But he dedicated to department head, like police chief, fire chief, police department, right? Fire department, public work, right? All these areas, finance, HR, every department have a department chair, department head. So he's very close, working very close to them and listen to them and work with them. And mayor make the decision, say what's the best for the best interest for our city. So, but he always tell me the secret for why he's so successful. He said he got two help. One help, God's help. The other help, people's support. People's help. And he appreciate people all the time because our resident can call mayor a cell phone. He give away his cell phone. So like I'm the new city council, I call him. He always answer the phone side and using his very happy voice. Alice, what can I do for you? So I feel sad because for now, when I call that number, it's switched off. It's not going to answer the phone. So to me, it's very sad.
Yeah, definitely. I can feel that. I know it would not that easy to fill his vacuum. But don't you think that it will be challenging for anyone else to replace him?
I was thinking about this. Mayor already have a legacy. He already have a vision. He lead the city for 50 years. We all know what we're supposed to do. Even he's not here, I think his legacy will lead our city to continue, move forward, to continue his rich legacy, his vision. We're going to continue the effort. We're going to maybe hold hands tight because mayor's not here, but I know he's here with us. Definitely. Yeah, I'm going to continue his legacy. He taught me so much. I remember everything he taught me. So to me, even I'm a 1-year city council, but all these 365 days, seriously, I'm telling you, I'm so honored. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes in your lifetime, you always say, I wish I can meet somebody, have 5 minutes with maybe anybody you name, a hero or somebody, I want to talk to Gandhi, right? I wish I can have 5 minutes with Gandhi, right? I had the dream before, but actually last year, I knew mayor 10 years ago, but last year when I saw in a city council, city position, I have the honor to work with him side by side. Any question I have, I can call him and have a meet with him one-on-one. And that is I will treasure that fond memory for the rest of my life. And his legacy, his leadership, gonna help me to continue my service to the city. Yes.
Okay. He was last seen in April, I'm sure, when he got unstable, and you were also there.
Yeah, I was.
So,
there.
if you don't mind telling us what actually happened to him at that time.
Okay, that is a PPP drive for 4 band, first responder, and led by Congressman Al Green, and also the KP George, and also the Missouri City Mayor Yolanda Ford, and then also our city Mayor Scarcella. We have these events at the Stafford Center. So everybody donate the PPE to the first responder. So there's a lot of planning ahead of time because you need to call who's going to do security, who's going to, make, like a media or a press conference. And he actually asked me and the fire chief, say, Alice, you guys on the conference call and talk about the detail and let me know what's the, because sometimes conference call can last 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
And he's very busy with city business. And he, that time, have a little bit under the weather. But I said, Mayor, everything's good. Everything's good. We already planned. My Congress will be there to deliver the press. All the media will be there. All the people will be there. Don't worry about it. We all gonna be there. But he said, no, Alice, I gotta be there. So that morning, it's very windy. I don't know if you know that. It's so windy, wind blow, and it's cold. It's so cold. Yeah. So I guess he don't feel good. He almost, we would try to grab him, but he still want to come. He don't need to come, but everything, he just want to be there to support this, drive. But like I say, sometimes when we have some, we all have, experience under the weather, right? You want to say, I'm going to stay home for, get more rest, right? No. He always, like, to me, he's a strong man. He's not feel good, he's still going to show I'm here with you. Okay. That's him. That's my mayor.
Yeah. Okay, when did you last speak to him? What was that conversation between you both?
It's very emotional to me because...
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. He called me.
He called
me
himself. Okay.
and to say goodbye. I think he kind of knowing his time. I don't know. He just say thank you, Alice. To work with me, and thank you for your service. And I want you to continue. I know you're going to be a good counsel for our city. Continue to do the good work, and remember what I taught you. Remember the vision we have.
Oh, he actually gave you the guidelines.
He kind of, because all these days I like I say, I'm like a sponge, because when you're new in the position, you want to learn, right? So I have a lot of meeting with him. So he said, you remember what I told you about this project, so when you vote next time, remember what I told you. I mean, it's not like he want to control my vote, but he want me to see the vision. What's best for our city? What's best for our resident? So that is like a.
It's like actually trying to make your mind for the future, right?
He helped, especially new city council. He wanted to make sure I catch up, because in a way, I'm like I say, he's so patient. He willing to he share his vision with me. So he wanted our city council is a strong city council, but he wanted everybody in the same page, and we work together to continue his legacy.
Okay.
Yeah, he did call me, and it's a sad call, but I treasure every minute of it. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question. That he celebrated his 50-year service last year.
Yeah.
Can you share those moments with us? How did he feel that way?
That's a happy time. That's a happy time. Imagine in this country, who can have 50 years anniversary service city.
Consecutive.
He's the only one. He's one and only.
Yes.
To me, he's an icon. He's a legend, right?
Yeah, he made a history.
So all the residents there celebrate, and he is that moment. He is so. And I actually asked him. I say, Mayor, how do you feel today? Do you know what he said to me? I wish my mom's here.
Oh.
He's very close to his mom. I think his mom raised a good, He's Italian American. So, the Italian American, I was joking. I say, I know why you're so strong, I watched the movie Godfather, they are from Italian, right? So, they are strong people, right? So I was joking about him, but he said, yes, Alice, I'm stubborn because, I do have the heritage. But he actually say, because in this country, there's some, racial issue. But to him, he feel like Stafford, we don't need to see any color in our community. We are all in this together. So that's why he encouraged me to run. As a Chinese American, first immigrant, he gave me the opportunity to serve and to bring my culture, my background, my idea to help this city to be a city of tomorrow. So he have a vision to put. Our city council, you can see, we have another city council, Kim Matthew. He's my colleague, and he's an amazing city council. And he was elected, mayor support him too, more than 10 years ago. So I learned from my colleague, Cecil Willis, and also Virginia Roses, and Don Jones, and Kim Matthew, and Wayne Garrett. We all work as a team. So in our city council, you can see a group of people. We work under our leadership, Mayor Scarcella.
Okay, during his absence, who was looking after his responsibilities?
Actually, all the city employees still doing their job. They still report to city. They still report to the mayor.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now, as who don't know about the U.S.
I think we're going to know
services?
by Wednesday, because Wednesday we're going to have a city meeting and we're going to discuss. We have mayor pro tem now, but I don't know the turn, and I don't know the election time. We don't know. So at this point, I can just say we're gonna follow whatever the rule is. So if we need to have a election or something, we don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So I have one question. People are associating his death with COVID. How do you see these speculations?
I can say this because, like I say, everybody have a private information. But the only thing I can say, because I'm not mayor's family member. I cannot disclose his medical condition. What I can say is Mayor is not. He did not get the COVID-19.
Okay, I think in United States history, as we were discussing, he was the only long-serving mayor. How you will pay tribute to mayor?
Like I mentioned to you, it's my honor to work with this legend. He's my hero. He's my mentor. But sometimes in our lifetime, we meet a lot of people in our lifetime. But to me, my personal experience, I'm so honored to know Mayor and can call him my dear friend. It's my honor. I will treasure this. And also, his spirit, his leadership, his vision will stay with my heart. And I will continue to serve my citizen, my city for the rest of my life if I have a chance to do that.
Okay. Would you mind sharing any particular memory with him which can bring smile on your face?
You know what? He mentioned to me one time. He said, my mother, my parents, all in heaven. His relative, he's almost 80, right? He's all relative. Like I said, he don't have a children, he don't have family. He said, all my relative is in heaven now. So, and I know God know I did a good job. So I was told God will have mention for good people when you go to see God, right? So he said he would love to have one of the mention. He can when he see God, he can live one of the mention in God's world, heaven. So I think when I think about that, I can see he's very happy. He's going to meet his parents, his relative, and then he's going to live in God's mansion because he deserves it. And we all have a short life. Everybody have a journey. Everybody have a journey.
Definitely.
I see Mayor Scarcella. It's what an amazing person. I don't know how to use the words to describe this person. I see the whole journey. His journey. His talk, his thinking, his principle. You don't see this kind of people. Not easy. And I actually have this honor to meet with him and talk to him and learn from him. It's like I just want to very grateful have this opportunity to know my dear friend Mayor Scarcella.
Any details regarding Mayor's funeral? Who will be allowed to?
I was told because he died yesterday, so I think his family member tried to arrange a public view on the Holy Family Catholic Church in Missouri City on Wednesday, maybe from 5:30 to 7:30. People can go visit, go view him. But the detail I don't have it yet. But when I have that from his family member, I can share with you. You can put on the TV to share everybody.
Definitely. Okay. Let's discuss a little bit on COVID-19.
Yeah.
These cases are increasing rapidly in Houston.
Yeah.
But tell us in the audience that how you are taking care of yourself.
Only thing I'll tell everybody, wear your mask. This is so important. You all know this. In China, Wuhan, they had the worst time. They locked down the city. So they actually locked down everybody. Everybody stay at home, right? So I think the problem I see is a lot of young generation. They go to bar, they go to restaurant. They forget about we're still under this COVID-19 period. We're not over yet. And there's no solution. There's no shots for, to take it. But people they don't take this seriously. So I urge everybody, seriously, you have to wear your mask. Protect you and protect your family member, and also keep social distance. And try, if you're sick, don't go to work. If you feel symptoms, and get tested. Because when you go test, if you have or not have, right? If you have a quarantine for 14 days, I think sometimes quarantine for maybe longer will be safer. And when you get it positive, you have to quarantine and really follow the CDC guideline. Don't take any chance. Even go to supermarket. I try not to go to supermarket that often. When I go to supermarket, I kind of prepare. I know which aisle I need to go, right? I'm going to get milk. I'm going to go, orange juice. I know where because I know where they locate. So I just have a plan before you go to shopping, right? Have a plan. Just get there and get things and get out.
And get
So because the virus, they can get to you. Doesn't matter your age. But, imagine if you get a virus, you're going to have a high fever for at least 1 week. Can your body take their 1 week, like 104 degree? So people die because they cannot take, your immune system cannot fight for that. You die. Either you die, you survive. Only two things. You die, you survive. So think about this. You got to take care of yourself. Take care of your family members, especially the young children.
Yeah.
Don't go see your parents, grandparents, because grandparents over 65 is very wrong. And the grandkids, their grandparents always want to see, hug them. Don't do that. When even go to park, keep distance.
Yeah. Okay. Do you believe that people are taking this COVID-19 so easy?
I think not. I think right now we have not the COVID-19. We also have an economic hit.
Yeah.
People lost their job. The business closed down. And people really under a lot of stress now. People stay home for 2-3 months. People cannot stay. Some people can go crazy. Say, I don't want to stay home. But I would say this. Just imagine if this is World War III.
Yeah.
This is a war. We're fighting an enemy we cannot see, right? COVID-19 is an enemy. We are in the war zone right now. They are everywhere. So I want to urge everybody, prepare, protect yourself. Because this journey, if they go to you, they go to your whole family, go to your relative, go to your colleague. So each person protect yourself. Then we can eventually we're gonna overcome this. I know I have very strong confidence this will be over. But right now we are still in this together. Right now we're holding hands, follow the rule, stay home, and try to follow just put the. I know this is not easy.
You have to keep distance.
Keep distance and wear your mask. So if you don't have a mask, go to the people have a mask. People willing to get. A lot of people donate the mask everywhere. So. And also get tested. Because some people say, I don't have a symptom, but get tested. If you test
At
positive,
least for once.
Yeah, you got tested, then you got to quarantine yourself. Because you maybe have no symptom, but you can put the germ to like I say, this is an enemy, we cannot see it.
Yeah.
So I want to urge everybody, we are still in this risk period, especially Houston right now. And we don't want another, people, I don't want to see anybody die. So we got to protect everybody. Start from ourselves. Wear a mask, social distance, take care of yourself. And immune system is more important. Eat, have a good sleep, eat good food, and build your immune system and exercise.
It's more important. Okay.
Yeah.
Late Mayor was famous for his fiscal policy. Was he worried about the economy downfall?
I can share with you right now. Our city, you all know, we don't have a city property tax. For the past 25 years. This is one of the Mayor Scarcella. He achieved that since 1995. He didn't charge the city property tax for the resident and also for the business. So they can save money, like for the resident, they can save money. They don't need to pay city property tax. If you live in Sugar Land, if you live in Missouri City, you look every year, December, like January 31, you need to pay property tax to city. But we eliminate the property tax for our city, Stafford, for the past 25 years. Because Mayor Scarcella say, we're going to watch our budget. We spend every money we can. You can use the sales tax. Watch the budget, use the money and save money, we're doing good job. But this year, COVID-19, you all know the sales tax go down because business closed down, everything's go down. People don't go shopping, right? So I have to be honest with you, our sales tax go down too for staff. We rely on sales tax for income for our city, right? But this I'm going to tell you, Mayor Scarcella prepared this budget cut 2 months ago. He talked to each department and see what else we can cut. So in the general fund, we reduced about $2 million. For the capital outlet area, we reduced $1.2 million. So total, we cut budget to $3.2 million. So we don't need to lay off anybody. We don't lay off any city people, city work. So we still continue doing a good job for our city. So this is something he finished this. Even he's not well. He continue doing this, in his from his home. He's still thinking about the budget, all that. He talked to everybody. So it's already done. He finished the budget cutting. So we are okay for this fiscal year.
Okay, 2 weeks before his death, he called you for the last time. Did you share that conversation with anyone else?
No, I did not. Yeah, because I feel like it's to me, it's very personal, right? And then to me, of course, Mayor didn't say, this is my last call. He didn't say that. He just say, Alice, I want to tell you, I'm very, very
But
honored.
you felt something.
Yeah, he just finds somebody willing to serve. He see me as a new city council. He taught me, and then he see me. I have action to a lot of projects. Whenever there's something need to be done, I go get it done. For instance, our Stafford High School, we got elected to go to New Orleans to perform on the January 1st for a sugar bowl, parade. But our high school, our band, not everybody have $1,000 for the trip, right? So mayor told me, Alice, can you do something? Maybe you can raise some money for all the high school kids so they can. This is once a lifetime dream for those high school kids, So I actually go to the Stafford business owner to ask him for donation. We raised $75,000 to supply, to provide the money for the whole band. 192 high school students can have this once a lifetime dream for them. And I think this dream trip can change life for our students, because sometimes, you can see the world, right? A lot of students don't have a chance to get out of Texas because of family situation, but we raise money for them to have this trip because they earned this trip. They are number one, band, so they got selected by the Sugar Bowl. It's the owner. Think about this: when you're 17 years old, you're 16 years old, you can go to New Orleans to play your instrument in front of the whole country, the whole nation watching you.
Yeah.
So it's a once a lifetime, dream trip for the kids. But the parents say, I'm sorry, I don't have $1,000 for your trip. What are you going to do, right? So Mayor Scarcella and me, we worked. He wrote a letter in his name, and I hand deliver all this 260 letter door by door to all the business owner in Stafford. I say, you didn't pay Stafford city property tax for the past 10 years, so maybe you can help us.
Yeah.
They say, okay, how much you want? But anyway, so that's another way. Mayor, say, I will do it. I did.
The audience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's a teamwork.
Yeah.
So, but like I say, Mayor is a hero to me. He's a mentor, and he's a hero to many people. He's a mentor for me. I'm just lucky to have the past year all these. Listen, I learned from him, and I will forever treasure this friendship, his kindness, his leadership, and his legacy. So I want everybody to pray for Mayor, rest in peace, and come visit him. Visit him the last time. I think Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 in the church. And Mass is on, I think, Thursday, 11:30. I don't have the detail, but once the city, we're going to we're going to send the email to you, and you can publish it for your viewer.
Definitely, we will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's pay a visit to this hero, to our nation.
Okay, Alice, any last particular message for the NTV viewers? You can give it right there.
I want to say to everybody, I think a lot of immigrants, your viewer have a lot of first generation immigrants. We all work hard. We all work hard, and we all love this country. And I know at this time, sometimes because of virus, we have some racial issue. We can spend another hour to tell you about that. But sometimes all these challenge, especially for our Asian American, I think it's make us stronger. At this time, especially to Asian American viewer and my brother, my sister, united, we were stronger. And love each other, respect each other. Because I remember there's a song I learned when I was in Taiwan. What color is God's skin? I always remember, and I hope this country will learn that. In that song, what color is God's skin? It's black, it's brown, it's yellow, it's red, it's white. It's the same color. We all the same color in God's skin. So we all brother, sister, we all God's children. So I don't want to see any more fight in this country. We are all, this is our country at this time, especially our Asian American viewer. We got to work together to tell people this is our country too. This is my country. And we work hard to show them one day we're going to work together. We're going to be in the perfect country because there's no more discrimination. There's no more hate. It's only love and respect. I think Mayor Scarcella actually showed me how to love, how to respect. And this is the lesson I learned from him. I hope you can learn something from what I told you today about our Mayor Scarcella.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Alice Elendo, for the wonderful message. Thank you very much again.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Scarcella made history as the longest serving mayor in the United States. He devoted all his life to serve the residents of Stafford. His credible work will always be remembered. That's all from now. For more updates, follow us on Facebook and Twitter and keep watching NTV Houston.